Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Cordy in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now. I'm told now. By our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, MP in the last game against Denver delivered quite a performance. He had an impressive number of points, and his passing was incredible with all of those assists. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match, but he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg will see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Now, here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine here. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Brooks has got 3 assists tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Kolek. Still scoreless, and the basket is good.
And with a merciful bucket, he snaps a terrific run by Utah.
And so Brooks will bring it up for the Jazz. And their win streak is now up to an incredible 32 straight games, which puts them 1 game shy of those amazing 1972 Lakers.
Well, this squad has been on an unreal tear through the competition to this point, no question. This is going to end up being one of the greatest all-time streaks that we have ever seen. How far can these guys go? And what's going to be the factor in the game that ends this streak? That's going to be interesting.
They get the rebound. The shot's good. Haynes got his first points of the night.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
MP with it. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game, and the 3 ball is good. George has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Here's Brooks. The Knicks making the shot. Pass to Sensabaugh. Takes the 3. And the Jazz, another 3.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
New York shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Now here's Payne. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And so it's New York with it, following the bucket by the Jazz. It's good from long range. Haynes got 7 now in this quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
MP outside. Left side, George. Pass to MP. Just 5 on the clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. George with the bucket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Payne. 7 points in the game. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. Dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Utah out in front, running away with it. Going to step away. But get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Utah Jazz.
When you shoot it efficiently, the probability of winning goes way up. It also saves you wasted energy.
Yeah, sometimes teams try.
And next, a look at some of the possible participants for this season's dunk contest.
You know me, I'm a stickler for rating these competitions. If I seen your dunk before, bad score.
Wow, you're a tough judge for a guy who never participated in the event.
I always wanted to watch it.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Getting underway here in the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. Wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. Drew Eubanks out there with John Collins. And it's MP in at the 1.
What a stuff there. Bridges doing it with authority.
Bridges has gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. Now, MP. Collins dishes to MP. The Jazz working the ball around now. Pass to Collins. From past the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Brooks has got his 7th assist in the game.
John Collins continuing to show that he's willing to work on that three-point range.
From deep, Brunson. And it's MP with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Markkanen with it. Markkanen off the pick from Brooks. Markkanen passes to Brooks. Sexton on the wing. Back to Brooks. Shoots. And again, it's Utah.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Now, Brunson's a little smaller guard, but he'll get in there and tussle with the big boys.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
And both free throws good for Brunson. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
Robinson a screen on Sexton. Bridges misses.
The third quarter has not started well, just one of four.
Collins finds Sexton. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Hard against Sexton. Here's Brunson. Nice D from Brooks.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
And finished off by Collins.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
To the middle. Here's Hart. Plays it up and banks it in. Hart's got his second bucket of the night.
Can't let someone like Hart get inside the D just asking to get burned.
MP kicks to Markkanen. Here's Collins. Again, the Jazz score.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Pass to Hart. Now Bridges. Robinson a screen on Sexton. Bridges misses. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. And the 3 off target.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And yep, another basket.
And his tear continues. Another 60-point game. I've never seen anything like this.
And now has the record for the most 60-plus point games in a row. Here's Brunson. Rebounded by the Jazz. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, with him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Brooks misses. New York's gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Bridges misses.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Brooks, the pass to Collins. Nice ball movement by Utah. Brooks kicks to Collins. Pass to Brooks. To the wing on the left. Back to Collins. Over Hart. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Trying to get something going, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Collins. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And here's Brooks from outside. Good on the trip.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Bridges outside. Robinson a screen on Sexton. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Over Sexton. Bridges misses.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it. Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop. Him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Anunoby outside. A 3-ball. The rebound by the Jazz.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Knicks shoot just 34% from the floor. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Brunson gets it to go.
Brunson working with a quick pace, just brushing the defense off.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do. As well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Sexton against Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Just 4 to shoot. 3-pointer. Eubanks grabs the miss.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Robinson a screen on Clarkson. Anunoby, good.
3-ball is what makes Anunoby such a threat on offense.
Utah has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Ball stolen. Pass to Brunson. Robinson kicks to Anunoby. Robinson sets a screen for Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound collected by Clarkson. The Jazz shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. MP passes to Clarkson. Back to MP. Clarkson outside. For the 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Clarkson's got 5 now.
Clarkson draining one from deep, something he has to continue to work on. Stretch out the floor.
Bridges outside. Anunoby kicks to Hart. Shoots over Markkanen. Hart, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
To the paint. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Brooks against Brunson. Driving inside. And the layup's good off the glass. Brunson's got 30.
Something about Brunson on the drive. He's just so fiery with the ball. Nothing's going to get in his way.
And so it...
Tough game out there, man. You got that dog in you for real.
Thanks, man. I'm going to use this jersey as inspiration to keep grinding. Thank you, man. This means a lot.
Of course, anytime.
We'll see you
the rest of the season. Tuesday.